Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos ao Crescim Games, quem fala com vocês é o Crescim. E vamos continuar aqui nossa série do DLC de Horizon Zero Dawn, onde a gente está fazendo tudo que for necessário para pegar todos os novos troféus que liberaram no jogo. E agora a gente vai prosseguir com a história principal do DLC, com a missão Pelo Werak, que está aqui. Eu não vim direto antes de começar a gravar, porque eu não sei se quando eu já der o Fast Travel ele vai fazer alguma cutscene ou não. Mas bora lá. Não tem nenhuma cutscene, mas era melhor não arriscar, bora lá.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the Werak.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak!
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. I'm not always the best judge of
People.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
Araya, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting raid. Just what I always wanted. Frost Figures, here I come.
Quero ver como é que vai ser isso aí.
Metal through metal, good.
Nossa, mas é longe pra caramba. Podia estar no Fast Travel.
frost figure should be just up there.
Aproveitar pra ir fazendo meus negócios. Putz, eu preciso achar urgentemente aquele negócio lá que eu nem lembro o que que é.
The frost figures. Aratak and Araya must be close.
Matar uns esquilos.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratak's, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark.
Putz, cara, como é que vai ser isso aí?
Now!
All right, gotta head up that mountain. Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the paths. Okay, up we go. Looks like the right way. Come on, Aloy, time's wasting. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Kill a herd. Okay, I can do that.
Meu Deus. desgraçado.
Here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
Two Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Morri. Eu apertei o botão errado. Ai, que cagado.
Two Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Get to the next challenge.
All right, 2 dead Bellowbacks coming up.
Tem que matar os borrifadores. Cagado, cara. Ah, eu caí no lugar que eu não consigo subir mais. E agora como é que eu vou subir? Deu borrifador? Sobe, não, hein? Como é que eu tenho que ir?
Challenger, raise your marker.
Where's that balloon? Okay, now to the marker.
Meu Deus do céu, cara. Não consigo subir nas coisas.
Now where's that balloon?
Sobe, Eloy.
Get moving, Aloy. Don't have all day.
What are you waiting for? Come launch your balloon.
Lá em cima, olha só, tá.
I better get to that balloon. Now where's that balloon?
You killed your quarry. Now launch the marker.
Cagado.
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much. Close now. Almost down. All right, the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
Meu Deus. Meu Deus do céu, cara. Preciso sair daqui. Meu Deus do céu, cara, é muito bicho. O jogo tá travando.
So it's true. Frost claws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She is the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
A new outfit.
Yes.
And a weapon like Aratak's. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. And now to Long Notch. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's drum.
Fire break. Cincelar Banuk, what the hell? Vamos ver o que a gente ganhou aí. Chefe Pelo Werak Banuk. Cincelar Banuk. Troféu. Tá meio bugado os troféus do DLC, eu não sei porquê. Demoram pra ganhar eles, na verdade. Mais nada. Vamos ver esse traje. Traje imponente usado em cerimônias e também para sobrevivência em condições. Recupera a vida ao longo do tempo. Provavelmente ele não é melhor que o meu, né? Que é o cincelar esse. Dispara um ataque poderoso de lança geada e curto. Curto alcance. Tá, deixa ele quieto por enquanto. Tem que vir aqui. Nível 50. Ei, rapaz, agora sim o negócio ficou sério, hein? Preciso de mais um ponto de habilidade para poder pegar o troféu de todas as habilidades do DLC também. Nós temos que fazer o último campo de caça também. Tem essa missão ali. viajar pra lá.
Ah, there you are.
Tem uma missão aqui.
I've never traveled further south than the Grey North. In the old days, the Mad Sun King made doing so impossible.
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snap maw fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Claws beneath has returned to the cunning.
3 caçadores de mares. Nível 40. Então nós temos que fazer essas secundárias aqui, porque tem um troféu que é por terminar todas as missões também do DLC. Tem mais uma aqui embaixo. Possivelmente a gente vai fazer isso antes de prosseguir com a missão principal. Tem mais uma. Ah não, essa aqui é aquela. Ah, nós temos que destruir essas torres aqui também. Aqui tem mais uma. Nossa, tem várias ainda. Detesto esses bichos, cara. Mas beleza, galera, eu vou encerrar o capítulo por aqui. No próximo a gente continua, possivelmente fazendo algumas missões secundárias. Então, muito obrigado por terem assistido e até a próxima. Valeu!
Good to see you, faithful friend.